Hey everyone, welcome back to Backwoods Reptiles. I got an ultrasound video for everyone. This is only like the second time I've used this ultrasound, so I'm not very good with it, so please bear with me. Hopefully we can see some good follicle growth. I do have 2 more snakes that I'm going to show off. So yeah, let's get to it and see if we can see some good follicles. Not having a good time right now. So this is my big normal girl. Long story short, she went off food for a while, and I don't know why. After she laid her eggs the last time, she packed on weight like crazy. She got all the way up to like 2,500 grams, and then just went off food. Several months later, I had a buddy ultrasound her, and her follicles were like 17 millimeters. So we're like, yeah, she's actually pretty far along. Like, maybe that's why she just went off food. I don't know, maybe. And then she kept staying off food, and she got skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I bought a male, paired her with her, because I hadn't actually paired her at that point. So she had grown her follicles up to 17 millimeters without me pairing her once. So we were thinking maybe she retained sperm, something. Well, she stayed off food. And I paired her, and she still stayed off food, and then we couldn't figure out what was going on, so it was like, well, maybe she absorbed her follicles, maybe. She went like 9 months without eating, and then got really skinny, and I just couldn't figure out what was going on, and then I finally got her to start eating again, and she's had about 6 medium rats in her, so I want to try ultrasounding her again to see if she's starting to grow her follicles back, see what's going on. I'm honestly not expecting to see any follicles in her. If they are, they're probably only going to be like 8 millimeters or something, but I'm just curious to see where this girl's at. So let's get the ultrasound out and see what we see on her. So like I figured that normal didn't really have follicles. I I did see 2 dots that might have been follicles. I'm not really sure if they were. I did do the distance thing on the ultrasound. They were like 9.5 to 10 millimeters, which if they are follicles, I'm very surprised they're that big. But anyways, let's get that big clown out. Let's hope she cooperates as good as that normal did, and let's hopefully see some bigger and a lot more follicles. So let's get her out, check her out. There was that big clown. She's probably pushing 3,500 grams right now. Whenever she does decide to finish building and lay, I'm assuming she's going to be at least around 4,000 grams. Those biggest follicles that I could find right there were only around 10 or 10.5 millimeters, but that does mean in like the last month and a half, they've grown about 2.5 millimeters in size. So I mean, I think that's probably about right on track where they normally go. So that was both the females that I wanted to ultrasound. The other two aren't quite big enough to even bother with ultrasounding yet, so they need to get, you know, another like 600-700 grams on them yet, and then they'll be good to go. I'm gonna get out my other two snakes that I just got not that long ago, show them off, and then that'll be the end of the video. Alright, so here's the female of the 1-1 snakes that I bought. These two snakes really don't have anything to do with my projects that I'm working on, but Xanthic is the main reason why I got into breeding snakes in the first place. And I've kind of gotten away from it a little bit. I've gone more the DG route and the hypo route because of that male that I got. So I wanted to get something else that I could start trying to get into an Xanthic project, and to have a little bit lower end priced snakes for shows and stuff. So I actually traded one of my vanilla males for this one's partner, I guess we want to call it. These are both just straight black pastels, and they're supposed to be 100% double hets for VPI Xanthic and albino. The guy I got them from was just starting off into breeding, so he was just going off of what the breeder told him where he got these snakes from. So hopefully these do have that in them. It'd be a pretty cool clutch. You could get all black snakes from a super black pastel. You could get all white snakes from the albino, and then if you got a visual Xanthic out of it, you know, you could get like a white and black or like a black and silver colored snake. So it'd be a really cool pairing. This is the female. She's obviously got a long way to go. I've had her for probably a little over a month now, and she's only, I think, eaten for me once, so she's definitely not starting off as fast as I would like her to, but she has eaten once, so that's a good start. The male that I'm going to pair to her, I'd get him out, but he's kind of an asshole. I'll be straight up honest. Like, it don't matter what you're doing. If you're opening the tub, he's flying out at you trying to bite you. But on a good note, he hasn't missed a single meal for me yet, so I guess there's pros and cons to that. But I don't feel like getting bit, so I'm not going to get him out. And honestly, I think she looks a little nicer than he does anyways. I don't know a whole lot about the black pastel gene. I'm still going to look more into it, but just as a single, just straight gene, I mean, it's a pretty cool looking morph. It's got the real dark black. And then all the alien heads, as you can see, are kind of turned into like them keyhole pattern. Obviously, if you know about this gene, please put it in the comments. I would love to learn more about it. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to make an all-black snake. I think they're called 8 balls, if I'm correct. And then obviously like the albino and then the Xanthic. I think it'll be a really cool clutch. So, and I don't have much into it, which is also a great bonus. So, but yeah, these are the two new ones that I got. Pretty cool looking. But they got a while yet. She's probably only like 250 grams right now. The male's probably around 300 right now since he hasn't missed a meal for me. But yeah, they got a while, but it'll be a cool clutch. So I'll go ahead and put him back, or put her back real quick.